What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. It's Friday. I can't see my own face. What is going on, y'all? It's Friday. We down here. Oh, what are we talking about today? Nothing to talk about, honey. I watched a few things on the television. Read a few articles, you know. Oh, yesterday, isn't that funny? Yesterday we talked about Nene. Like, what was she gonna do? Was she coming back? How's she coming back in mid-season? What's going on? But she announced that she was not going to be coming back to season 13. She said maybe she'll come back next year. Maybe she can negotiate some contract. Is the door closed? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Nene is, what did Nene say yesterday? Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. This shirt, I didn't know it was sold. Don't pay attention to it, okay? It's not. I shouldn't have brought no attention to it, huh? That's probably what it is. Oh, and I was going to show you guys how to wrap your scarves, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a separate video because a lot of y'all been asking, even though I'm like, it's so easy. I don't know why I'm like, it's so easy. I think for me, I think it's so easy because it came naturally for me when a long time ago. I learned how to do it, and I just did it. It just came naturally, and it was so funny because I used to think that, was it a natural thing that did all black women just know how to tie scarves? Is it something that we just automatically knew how to do? I thought that was so funny. When I was younger, I used to think that. Like, maybe it just comes natural. Because I was like, nobody has ever taught me how to tie a scarf. Nobody has ever taught me how to tie a scarf. Nobody has ever taught me how to apply my eyelashes. Nobody has taught me. There's a lot of things that I've taught myself, really, actually. So that's, I guess. So it's pretty easy when you see. And then there's so many other different types of styles that you can use. I use one style. Sometimes I tie my scarf to the back. Sometimes I like to put the knot like on the side so it could kind of look like a little bun from like the back. You can kind of see the bun on the side. I do that. And it's just, you know, matter of like shifting, you know, shift the wig a little bit. But yeah, so what are we talking about down here? Let me go into my phone and see. We're only down here for a little while, actually, and I'm going to put actually an alarm on because I do have to skedaddle by a certain time. So I just want to make sure I'm not talking too much. You know what I'm saying? So what time is it? I think, is this a good time to stop? Maybe I'll do it like that. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, let me see, honey, because that alarm, you know, those alarms be crazy. I don't know what alarm I put. Let's see. Why is it so loud? Okay, anyways. Okay, that's what we're going to use. Okay, we're going to use that one. It's subtle and it's not that bad. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm going to make a scarf video. I'll make one today, maybe. I don't know when I'm going to make it, today or later. My son said he wanted to help me make it, but I'm just going to make, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do it one way and then I'll do it for, I don't know. I haven't figured out like how we're going to do the camera direction or what have you. So we want to make sure that you are able to see, have a good view of it. Yeah, it came natural for me. So, and I'll use anything. Like, you'd be like, well, Erica, what are you using on your hair? I'll use anything. I will use a t-shirt. I will use like that green scarf that I wear. That used to be a maxi dress. That was a maxi dress. And I didn't like the way the maxi dress was constructed because it was like higher in the front and lower in the back. So I just cut off the bottom part. I just cut it off because it was a lot of material going around. So I was like, okay, I can use this for a scarf. So that's what I put. That's the green scarf that y'all really like, is a maxi dress. It's just material. This right here is a scarf. If you look on that video that I posted the other day, I had this scarf around my neck. A lot of scarves are like oblong scarves that you can get from Target, like just an oblong scarf. even those infinity scarves, and then you just cut down the seam where they put the damn scarf together, cut that and use that as a material, because that comes in like cute little patterns and stuff like that. And then of course, you know, you can go to the beauty supply, and you know, I think a lot of beauty supplies are starting to sell like scarves for wrapping like this. You know, they have turbans and stuff like that. Because I was thinking yesterday, I was like, who taught me how to tie my scarf? And I was like, yeah, that really came naturally to me. When I think about y'all asking, like, teach me how to tie, it's really simple when you see it. And then you can see there's different techniques so that you can get different patterns. You know, if you have like two pieces, you can twist them both, like twist them, and then do little cute things with them, which I don't do that much, because most of the time I'm really wearing scarves because I just have, my hair is at a length that I don't want it to be, or I just want to wear it, you know. So it's just, I guess it's just my mood, I guess. But yeah, I'll show y'all how to do it. That's enough talking about the damn scarf, girl. All right, so let's talk about Nene. Nene Lanithia Leaks is leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got down on Twitter. Was it Twitter yesterday? Oh. Okay, hold on.
Be a part.
Come on, let's listen to.
I have made the very hard and difficult decision to not be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. It wasn't an easy decision for me.
Oh, Nene. Oh.
It was hard.
This is her bread and butter, baby. Oh, I
started on the Real Housewives of Atlanta
in
2008. We took off like a rocket. I mean, we took off. You could have never told me that I would start on this little show and it'd still be going strong 13, 14 years later. And it is.
Aw, Nene.
I have made...
Yes, Nene, you, like we talk about New York. We said New York is the first girl of the reality shows. She's the first one. But Nene she really did come through and was like the star of that show, the energy, the everything, the personality, the everything. And we know when it changed, and you know, I felt like Nene thought she was going to be on the show forever, and I don't even think that in just a natural growing pattern that you can be on a television show for 13 years and not change. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we love Nene, but it's like, okay, it's time to grow. It's time to, haven't you learned anything in these, like, dealing with these women like this? Haven't you learned, you know, how to resolve conflict? Haven't you learned how to talk it out? Haven't you learned how to communicate by now? You've been in this environment for 13 years and you still do the same antics. You know what I'm saying? We gonna miss Nene. You know, Nene has a lot of one-liners, a lot of catchphrases, baby, that we will say that is just a part of culture and it's a part of pop culture. And she really made her mark. She should be proud of that. She should be proud of that, and also learn a lesson that, yeah, you gotta grow. You gotta grow. The franchise gotta grow. Everything has to grow. Look at all the people. It's like they're kind of like falling off. Tamra, Vicky. You know, all we gotta do, Teresa. I don't think Teresa will ever, she probably will never go anywhere. She was gone for, you know, she was gone and came back. Bitch went to jail and came back, okay? They kept that shit going without her, so it was only a year. What was she gone for, a year and 6 months or something like that? So, but still, you know, she went, you know, I don't know, all the girls, it's time to go, it's time to grow, it's time to go. You're a grandmother, you know, and it's like, you're on a show where you're like, you could really be the matriarch of the show, but it's just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't understand. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Nene. She has a hard problem. She has a problem taking accountability. She has a problem, you know, apologizing, you know, stuff like that. People don't want to see that. Oh, we don't want to be entertained by that anymore. Like, everybody has grown. Where were you 13 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not the same person you were 13 years ago. And we see You act the same, Nene. We gonna miss you, girl. We are going to miss you. But you don't want to wear your welcome out. Maybe you can come back. Like Dorinda's gone. Dorinda didn't start in the. I think, when did Dorinda come into New York Housewives? I don't remember what season she came in, but she was there with Bethany and everybody. Dorinda been there a long time. Oh, damn, girl, it's loud. I had to turn that down. Forgot I had Nene on whatchamacallit. Okay, Dorinda showed up. When did Dorinda show up? Dorinda Medley. Why I just scroll past the thing that says, how did Dorinda Medley get her money? Girl, don't worry about it. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Didn't Garcelle get in trouble for that? When did Dorinda show up? Hold on. Let me see. I feel like Dorinda showed up. I can't even try to figure it out or guess. I don't know why I can't guess. Dorinda Medley. I don't know. I can't figure it out, child. The cast. Where's the cast? Oh, here we go. Dorinda. Remember Kelly Ben-Simone? She was a fucking crazy freakazoid. That bitch was crazy. She was weird. Like, that bitch was crazy. I don't know if she was paranoid or what the fuck was going on, but Kelly Ben-Simone was a Fruit Loop, honey. When did Dorinda come on here? I am so tired of them. Dorinda. Hold on. They don't even have her name in here. Who is Drescher? Carol was good. Carol did good. Oh, Aviva. Keep it together, Aviva. The only thing fake about me is my leg. Come on, bitch. On August 25th, Medley announced her departure. Yeah, she's been on since when? It's not telling me since when she been on. Oh, here's Dorinda's name. She came on as a guest in season 4. She didn't start as a main character or a main cast member until season 7. Wow. They've been on 12 years, child. Oof. And what's her name? She left too. Luann left and came back. She was a friend. But y'all not friends. Y'all have gotten to a point where you're not friends. Like, it's like we need to cycle in a new girl. Like I said, I've been saying it for years and years and years. The Real Housewives franchise should cycle the women out every 2 to 3 seasons. I feel like it's a great platform to launch from, and 2 to 3 years, okay, maybe 4 I'll give them, but 2 to 3 years, we get to know you, you get yourself together, you come introduce, and then you just cycle the girls out. We're tired. And it's like we've grown, Nene, we've seen your sons grow up, your grandmother, we've seen that. It's like, and it's still, you really haven't really changed. And I just don't think people are really with that anymore. So we bid Nene adieu, honey, and thank her for all the laughs and the funny times and the catchphrases. And I have so many, my favorite Nene catchphrases, but they'll never go away. Honey, I'm rich. What's your status at the bank? That's so cute. Like, I feel bad for her, but then I'm like, girl, it's like, okay, it's just like you wore out your welcome, basically. And we want to see some new girls. And then one of the new girls is like a YouTuber, and which is interesting, but also on trend. Like, I think it would be unrealistic not to have somebody like a YouTuber, especially in Atlanta, on the cast, a wife like that, and they found a successful YouTuber who's just, is having marital issues. But she been having marital issues, honey. Troyce did a damn video on them, on how you could see the progression or the deterioration of their relationship. I guess he doesn't really like to be on camera that much, and it's really mostly for her. And I think he had moved to Florida or something like that. And that's the little tea that I've heard from Troyce, because Troyce, he'll do stories. He'll do like stories and reviews on YouTubers and stuff. So yeah, Latoya Forever, is that her name, right? That's her name, right? And I was watching her channel, not her channel, I was watching a blog talking about how she kind of bum rushed her husband the other day on live. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. A younger married woman, who just so happen to be having marital problems. Honey, this show is the only thing it's gonna do is spotlight your marital problems, girl. So be prepared, honey. I think they're separated right now or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, so yes, Nene, farewell, girl. Hopefully they'll do like a special on Bravo about Nene and like her time with the show, and do like a montage of her famous sayings, and like Andy, he posted some of her famous one-liners. Bloop, honey, low down monkey with a wig on. Close your legs to marry men. That was the first season, baby. We see each other. I said what I said, honey, while you was over there with Tyrone. Didn't Tyrone turn out to be the damn man that was in jail? While you was over there talking to Tyrone, I was cashing Trump checks, honey. Trump checks. While you was down there running your mouth with Tyrone. They're done. Bye, wig. So nasty and so rude. And that wasn't even her. That was Kenya calling her so nasty, so rude. It was how she responded. Like, girl, yes, I'm so nasty and so rude. So nasty and so rude. Go on Bravo. Somebody has a channel on YouTube where they're like, it's like clips or compilations of either somebody dragging somebody or somebody getting dragged. Like, there was a video like 5 minutes of Kenya Moore dragging and just talking shit. 5 minutes, just different clips of her. Nene, everybody. They did Ramona, they did Bethany. It's a channel on YouTube that has all of that stuff, and you can go watch all of those clips of them. It's so funny. Okay, so what else are we talking about? So bye, Nene. Bye, Nene, girl. We don't know what you're going to do. I thought I saw her on TBS. Then wasn't she on TBS doing something? I don't have my thing to clean my glasses. They're not that bad. Okay, and then this other story, you guys. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Jerry Harris, a Netflix star of Cheer. I didn't watch Cheer, so I'm not familiar. But it's a young black man here who he was in federal court in Chicago on charges for producing what R. Kelly is in trouble for, was in trouble for. Who else? Child, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it. PORN. Yes. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with people? He said that he grooms these kids. He's in. Wait a minute. Here's the story right here. I'm gonna read a little bit of it for you. Come on, get out of my face here. Okay, his name is Jerry Harris. He was in the Netflix docuseries called Cheer. They arrested him on Thursday on child pornography charges, alleging he repeatedly coerced minor victims to send him obscene photos and videos of themselves and solicited sex from boys as young as 13 at cheerleading competitions. Harris, 21, of Naperville, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, was charged in a criminal complaint with one count of production of child pornography, which carries a minimum of 15 years in prison upon conviction. Harris made his initial court appearance Thursday afternoon, walking into the courtroom wearing a disposable face mask, red shirt, and gray pants. He stood next to his lawyer with his hands behind his back. Yeah. Criminal charges appear to be related to a lawsuit filed in Texas this week by two teenagers who accused him of sexual harassment, exploitation, manipulation, intimidation, and sexual abuse. Harris has denied those allegations through a spokesperson. We categorically dispute the claims made against Jerry Harris, which are alleged to have occurred when he was a teenager. We are confident that when the investigation is completed, the true facts will be revealed. A Netflix spokesperson says, like everyone, we are shocked by this news. Any abuse of minors is a terrible crime, and we respect the legal process. They arrested him shortly after 11 o'clock on Thursday, 3 days after FBI raided his home. Yeah. He said, according to the criminal complaint, Harris first contacted one male victim on Snapchat in December 2018, and over the next 15 months, repeatedly enticed him to produce sexually explicit videos and photographs of himself and send them to Harris. The boy informed Harris during the initial online encounter that he was 13 years old. So we pay attention to the girls. We pay attention to the girls. But these boys are being coerced and solicited too. That's what I be trying to say. Like, I know that, I don't know. If you guys watch Social Dilemma, did you watch Social Dilemma on Netflix? The man that is in there that is talking about the rise of behavioral issues amongst little girls with the introduction of social media. Remember a few months ago I talked about that being a problem amongst girls and why it's a problem. That's the man that's on there is the information where I got the information from and shared it with you about the effects of social media on little girls and how little boys are kind of distracted on their phones by games and Pinos. Okay, that's what Meryl calls them, Pinos. So you know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to say it on this video. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that this is a great case to discuss because this is a boy trying to entice other boys, and I think it's important that we focus on little boys too, because it does happen. It's not just happening to little girls. And because boys are distracted in their phones with Pinos and video games, according to that study, they might be like, oh, show me this, show me that. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see. And they're thinking they're talking to somebody, an older person who knows, right? So that's why it's important to monitor people's phone usage, the sites that they're on. I think it's really, really important. Who are you talking to? What kind of conversations are you having? And I think it's very important to talk to children about sending images, especially little girls, because little girls, we socialize them to beg for attention from little boys, and it's sad, but that's what we do in this society. So naturally the little girls might want to send pictures. They can, everybody sent and received pictures, you will be registered as a sex offender, and you don't want that to happen to your child, just because they're sending pictures to each other, not them sending pictures to an adult. I'm talking about children sending pictures to children. It is against the law. Okay, so have that conversation with your sons and daughters and let them know, like, you guys cannot send pictures to each other. No pictures of each other, not of your body parts, none of that, because you will have a record. Okay, they're not playing around out here now. And that's just what it is. So I think this is a great story I'm going to watch this story. I'm going to put a Google alert on there so I can see how this story progresses, because I want to know what's going to happen to him, and I want to know what the punishment is going to be. I want to know all of that, because stuff like that needs to be discussed. This is a young man who is going to cheering competitions getting other little boys, trying to coerce them and trying to get them to send him pictures of themselves. They showed a picture of the twin teenagers, is a set of twins that he's been messing with. And I think it's important that we talk about these things, because it's not just men preying on little girls. It's young men preying on little boys and little girls too. And I remember I said the other day how we teach like boys to men in relationships, they start manipulation right away. They learn it. This young man is 21. How old is he? 21 years old, and he's already trying to manipulate children. 21 years old, and he's already abusing his being an adult, already abusing that and manipulating children, trying to manipulate children. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And I am going to follow this case. So it is what it is. Motherfucker need his ass beat. Shit. What else is going on, y'all? Let's see what time it is. We got a few more minutes. She's trying to stay on task today. I really am. What's going on? Let's see. Actress Robin Givens hits ex-husband Mike Tyson with a cease and desist. Yeah, I've noticed that he's been talking about her a lot. What happened? Let's see. Actress Robin Givens hits ex-husband Mike Tyson with a cease and desist. While Jamie Foxx is getting ready for his role in the Mike Tyson biopic, his ex-wife Robin Givens wants to take him to court in her potential portrayal in the film. I imagine that he's not going to make her look great. Tyson and Givens were married for 8 months in 1988. And according to Tyson camp, they say there's no plans for the relationship to be in the biopic. And just last month, according to Page 6, Givens' lawyers sent a cease and desist letter to demand that Tyson cease and desist from further defaming Miss Givens and to put those producing, writing, and or directing the proposed biopic and those producing Tyson's podcast on notice so that they are to refrain from portraying Miss Givens in a false, negative, defamatory light. It says, according to her lawyers, Givens was heartbroken to send the cease and desist letter. Her lawyer said that while she has attempted to move on, she still finds herself fighting the abusive, demeaning, false accounts of their relationship nearly 35 years later. Because a man is never going to be like, yeah, I was whooping her ass. Yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, I did that. It's always going to be, I did that, but I did that because I did that, I did that. It's always an excuse and a reason. And it's never going to be like, yeah, I was a fucked up person. I did not know how to treat people well. I did this and I did that. Some people nobody's going to admit that. Like I said that all the time. Everybody's going to know, that's not me. I didn't do that. Why would I do that? I didn't do that. That's not who I am. That's not me. Yes, it is who you were. That's how you treated that person. They're not making these stories up. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, just say, hey, yeah, I was a fucked up person and I did not treat this person the correct way. Period. That's it. You went on like nothing happens. Is anything happening to Mike Tyson? Nothing has happened to Mike Tyson. So, even though he does talk about things in a deep way, I think that has to do with his consumption of shrooms, but that's another story for another day. It's almost time for me to go, you guys. So hopefully Mike Tyson, as of now, Mr. Tyson's attorneys have not received any cease and desist, but there isn't, nor has there been any intention of including his relationship with her in his biopic. He wishes her well in all her endeavors, a rep said. A cease and desist letter claimed that past comments made gave her a good cause to be concerned, including the allegations about her being caught in the bed with Brad Pitt while they were divorcing, which she denies. She did date Brad Pitt for a while. She did date him for a while, honey. Paris Hilton, I do want to talk about that. she has this documentary. I'm gonna watch it first. So I'm gonna watch the documentary. Paris, we're gonna watch Paris. I do want to watch that because somebody was like, she's using her real voice, and I was like, her real voice. Paris has always had a deep, like her voice has always been deep to me. And I guess she was saying that she's not a dumb blonde. She's really a brilliant person. She's created an empire for herself outside of just being a Hilton and having money from that. But she's created, like, she hasn't stopped working. She just is not, like, when you watch, I'm going to watch a video. I watched some other, like, short documentaries on Paris Hilton. She hasn't stopped. She's just not in the spotlight. You understand what I'm saying? Which, to me, is, like, the best place to be. Like, keep doing your thing. Keep living your fantastic life. Stop taking pictures. Like, I mean, people love to take pictures or whatever, but maybe what's her name is gonna get a clue. Baby, they said that speaking of getting a clue, Khloe Kardashian is down there peddling Febreze, bitch. She probably not peddling. They probably giving her a cute little coin for that. You can get it off the runway when you got the coin, honey. Shout out to Nene. Bitch, that said that she is down there. Khloe Kardashian is down there peddling Febreze, girl. I don't know what they gonna do now that it's over. What is Khloe gonna do? I guess she gonna do her jeans. I can't believe she would call her jeans good American. Like, girl. Anyways, we're gonna watch Paris. We're gonna watch Cuties. And what else are we gonna watch? That's it for this weekend. I was trying to watch Cuties last night, actually, but whatever. Anyways, I'm out of here. Y'all heard the alarm. Take care of each other. I don't know what we talked about today. We just down here. It's Friday, shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? I did watch Beverly Hills not Beverly Hills, New York. Shit, I could have talked about that too. We'll come back maybe. I don't know if I even want to talk about what it's worth talking about. I do want to talk about Dorinda. That shit is crazy, what's going on with Dorinda. Anyways, y'all. Okay, let me go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Maybe we'll come back down here tomorrow. And then I got to do this scarf thing for y'all. All right, peace.